It's been in business for over 25 years,
Yeah.
and they found through a lot of experience that having the quality of the bloodlines does ensure the best quality of the puppies and the adult dogs, because you can breed in not only health problems, but you can breed in other issues into dogs. So when you pick a very calm male and a female that might have a little bit of a better energy level, but nothing seems to faze that female, and you breed those two dogs together, you get a good mixture of the temperaments that you like to have. And so we found through our quality of breeding and making sure that we find the types of dogs that we need to, and that's why some of the dogs we breed in the puppies, they come in unspayed or neutered, because we may look at that particular line because we like the qualities to continue with that bloodline and continue with that breeding, because we see a lot of good qualities in that particular line.
And so I sort of want to continue with this path, but I guess, I can't help but wonder, so the puppies that are identified in that way, that even with some additional training time, nurturing, whatever, just don't seem like they are going to be able to advance down the path to become guide dogs. What happens, or what path do they peel off on, or are there? I mean, I think there's a number of paths actually, but
Correct. If they're still a puppy and they haven't come in for their formal training, a lot of times the puppy raiser will just adopt the dog and keep it for themselves as a pet.
Mm-hmm.
If the problems in the dog are not to where they couldn't go into another career, such as a therapy dog,
mm-hmm.
Once they grow up, they can certainly look to get that dog certified in a therapy dog program.
Okay.
If the dog is an adult and it comes into training, and we have to make that tough decision to do what we call a career change, because there's never a flunky or a dog that doesn't make it. We don't like to label the dog as that. We like to call it a career change. There's many other aspects that these dogs can go into. We've placed many dogs in search and rescue, arson detection, drug enforcement. The dogs go on to do assistance to our military veterans that have the post-traumatic stress.
Yeah, that's something I want to come back to that in a second. Go ahead, please. Yeah.
And also, we just started a program, Canine Connections, where we are allowing families to put in an application and adopt a dog that doesn't make our program as a guide dog. And it's for families that have children between the ages of 10 and 17 that are legally blind, and the family is searching the prospect of maybe having a guide dog come into this young person's life in the future, and this helps teach this young person the responsibility of having a dog, and it also helps educate the family if this is the right decision for them as they move forward in their lives. And we just recently placed one with a family in the Orlando area with a young man that was 10 years old, born severely premature. He was fostered with a family who eventually adopted him, and it's been a wonderful match. They have nothing but praises, and it's been about a little over a week now, and the dog walks with the young man every day to the bus stop, and they're teaching him to feed the dog and even clean up after the dog, although that's not his most favorite thing to do. But it does help educate him on a future of maybe having a dog in his life, and possibly
Sure.
even a guide dog.